Oh boy, yeah. Don't mind me. Needed a little Joe to get me going on this one, man. But not really though. What's going on, folks, man? It's your boy Money Mac coming back to you again from, you already know what it is. It's the set, dog. Ooh, that coffee's strong, bro. Hey, man, look, listen. Every once in a while, Jordan Brand give us what we want. Sometimes we really don't know what we be wanting. That's a we. Anyway, sometimes we really don't know what we be wanting, so we just ask for random things. And in this case, on the 35th year anniversary, we get the Jordan 4 Military Blues. Yeah, we got them. We got them with the Nike Air on the back. But people still ain't happy, bruh. They still ain't happy. We're gonna get into a few reasons why they ain't happy, and we're gonna get into the whole sneaker of the year conversation, because we do hear a lot of rumblings about this sneaker being one of those sneakers mentioned in the top 3, top 5 sneaker of the year, right? Pump your brakes, shouty. Pump your brakes. We got a shoe that released earlier this year that everybody just really didn't like until they dropped, and then you know how it goes. All these look different in hand, and then we got these. Now, what I'm talking about is the Military Blues in comparison to the Jordan 4 Bred Reimagined. I don't know, man. Are we really gonna take a deep dive into these and really just be honest? Now that we have the Military Blues in hand, do you really appreciate the quality that's on the Jordan 4 Bred Reimagined? I don't know, but I'm gonna let you know what I think about it in a few minutes. But for now, let's get into the Military Blues on its own. Let's go ahead and get the specs out the way. Now, as I mentioned before, this is the 35th anniversary of the original release of the Jordan 4. Yep. And we all know the colorways that came with that in 1989, right? But this one happens to be one of the ones that's more coveted because we only got, let's see, we had the original. We had one in 2012. And then we had a golf variant that came out not too long ago. And then we have these. So in the Military Blue, we get the clean off-white. That's the key. The off-white leather base with the pops of Military Blue on the eyelets, the heel tab, and parts of the midsole. The other part that's throwing people off is the neutral gray touches on the forefoot and the outsole, which I think it actually balances the aesthetic of the shoe, highlighting the shoe's clean lines and geometric shapes on this one. Now that we got all the formalities out of the way, let's talk about it, man. Now, am I disappointed in this shoe? Absolutely not. I'm not making this video to discuss or announce my disdain for this sneaker, right? Because it's clean. I'm not mad at this shoe at all. A lot of people are expecting maybe white here instead of the off-white or grayish tint on the sneaker. I, for one, am not mad at this at all. Not even in the slightest bit. The reason why I'm making this video is because I just wanted to highlight some of the things that people were not happy with in this shoe, and then put it in stark contrast or comparison to the Bred 4 Reimagined. Now, the number one thing I hear online so far is people talking about the quality of the leather. As you can see or hear, that leather's smooth, boy. That leather is super smooth. Whether it's trash leather or not, it does kind of remind you of the leather that's on some of the lower end Nike Dunk lows. Time will tell whether this is going to hold up the same way that does, or is it going to be better. Now, another thing people were complaining about is the actual title of the shoe. Somebody came up with this industrial blue colorway that they said they were going with. I think it happened on a Sneakers Live. Whoever that person is, they probably gonna be in a little trouble. Or maybe Nike changed it because we were like, what's this industrial blue? Like, nobody cares about that. Just give us the real color, military blue, which these are. So, yeah, that's another point of contention with people. Another point of contention with people is the fact that it's not in the SB cut. Like, bruh, it's not that. Like, I know what Nike said, that we're going to release Jordan 4s going forward, or we're going to be in the SB cut fashion. Now, these are cut different from what I've seen than the Bred 4 Reimagined. It's a little taller here. Now, I can't say for fit wise because I did get a size 13 in the Bred 4. So I don't know how the fit goes. I know I got a 13 in those. I hate it. I mean, it fits, but I hate it because I wish I would have got a 12. And you know me, I couldn't wait. I got them in, I put them straight on my foot. You can't trade them joints out. I even tried again to get another pair of size 12. It didn't work. So, I mean, you can't cry over spilled milk. It's not that big of a deal, but I can't go size to size and say, okay, this one fits better than this one. But I do know that this one is cut a little higher on the toe, and it actually feels a lot better when you wear them. So go true to size on these. And I think that's it for the points of contention that people had with these, because they didn't like this gray. I don't know, whatever. If you look at the OGs, yeah, these are as close to an OG as you can get in a retro. This is as close as you're gonna get, especially with these military blues. So I like them. Again, the quality, a lot of people just don't like, and they're going to have an issue with it. A lot of people have got theirs from the shock drop already, and they just really don't like them, and they letting them go, which, all right, fine. I'm going to keep mine. I like Jordan 4s. Yeah, so that's where we're at with that. Now, let's get into the topic of conversation, bro. Why are we here? We're going to talk about how the quality on these right here versus these. Now, are we really like still on that we just really didn't like the quality on the Bred 4 Reimagined? Are we really on that? Because if you look at this shoe right here with the, okay, maybe it's simulated tumbled leather. I see, yeah, that's just, yeah, somebody already went and smoothed it out with some whatever. We ain't getting into all of that. But if you look at the way the leather looks on this one versus this one with this smooth baby's bottom type leather there, you be the judge. You let me know which one you actually prefer. Now, would these have been a banger had it had this tumbled leather or artificial tumbled leather? Whatever. We just gonna call it tumbled leather. Would these have been a bigger slap with this type of leather on it? I honestly do think so. Now, this sneaker has been mentioned again in the topic of sneaker of the year. And for me, I was kind of on that train until I actually got them in and I took a look at them, and for all intents and purposes, man, I do actually prefer the leather on these versus these. Call me crazy, unpopular opinion, whatever. I don't like the leather on these. Now, I love the shoe just because of what it is. I'm an 80s baby. These came out in 1989. Blase, blase, blase. We get it, right? But yeah, like even the tongue, man. Like the tongue. You look at the tongue on the Bred 4, you still got that tumbled leather effect going on up there. And this one is smooth. Like I'm not torn on this thought. I'm not torn at all. I still love this shoe. I'm going to rock this shoe probably till the soles fall off of it. Why? Because I love Jordan 4s, and I just think it just looks great. And when you put it on feet, It looks even better. Had I had these in the 12, these would have been rocked every day just because of the comfort factor. And yeah, it's a Bred. What can you say about it, right? But sneaker of the year, bro, unpopular opinion. I mean, it's yet to be determined. We still got the whole year. We got the Columbias coming out in December. So I think that one's probably going to be a lock for me. Last year I had a Jordan 11 as sneaker of the year for me. And this year it might be the same thing. It might be a Jordan 11. But we'll see when the Columbias hit, man. But for right now, I got this one. I got this. The Bred Reimagined over the military blues. As unpopular as it may seem, or people may agree with me, I just prefer the way the leather looks on this one versus this one. That's just the way it is, bro. Now, again, I love the shoe. 100% I love the shoe. I just, when you put them side by side, and yeah, there's not really much of a comparison for me. So I'm gonna get on out of here, man. If you haven't done so already, please hit that like and subscribe button and comment below letting me know whether I'm off my shit or which one you actually like better. You like the Bred or you like the military blue? Let me know down in the comment section, bruh. I'm your boy Money Matt, bruh. I'm gonna get on out of here and go do something important with the rest of my day. I bid you folks a fair adieu. I don't know, bruh. I don't know. They were tripping on me, bro. They were still tripping. I'm gone, man. Peace. Making my way to the limelight and I shine bright. She wanna see what I'm like in a way that I'm gonna spend my night. Cup on full, wrist on glow. Niggas so geek like I just sniff blow. Go ahead and be a freak, baby. You can tip low. It's just you and me. Nobody even gotta know. A pocket full of green and a blunt full of smoke. Gasoline in my lungs and throat. Better let me be. It's a do my thing. Coming down clean, nigga feeling so mean. You know I'm right. Coming down with the pretty pain. You know I'm fly. Got a cup so full of that lean, don't blow my high. Gasoline, chillin' with a gangster lean. Shorty, I'm doing my thing, yeah. You know it's on. You know it's on. Shorty, you know it's on. You know it's on. You know I'm on it. Coming down with the chain on glitter, paint on flicker. Do your thing, young nigga. Roll my swistle with a pain of liquor. Flow so dope, cocaine, my nigga. Let them in, yo. If I gotta get it in till it in, yo. If it's over, then I never got the memo. You see the way that I'm killing the instrumental? Bet you find me in a fly seat with a fine freak. I never let it all go to waste, man. Like an old head surfing at the bar with his hand out saying, hey, let me get a taste, man. In my old school with the V8 pedal to the metal, hoping that the cops don't chase me. With my beats up high and I'm feeling so fly. Oh my gosh, you know I ride. Coming down with the pretty pain, you know I'm fly. Got a cup so full of that lean, don't blow my high. Cause I'm on that gasoline, chillin' with a gangster lean. Shorty, I'm doing my thing, yeah.